Hey, Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory belong to Yahawah, Ba'asham Yahawashi, Ba'asham Akakudash. Double honors unto the elders and to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the all for the elect. Alright, the men that are pushing this truth in the four corners, in the highways and byways. Alright, this is the brother Yakal coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Ba'asham Yahawashi, Ba'asham Akakudash. Alright, and this is basically, a message to the Akim, or a reminder to the Akim that whatever it is that you do, don't look at it as you doing it unto a brother or for a brother. Alright, everything that we do, you have to look at it as though you're doing it um to Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi. Alright, because through the spirit we are the body of Yahawashi. Alright, so whatever it is that you do unto the brother, hey, you're doing it for the body, you're doing it, unto Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi. Alright, and Lord's will, this lesson gonna be quick. So jumping into the first scripture, this is Matthew 25 verse 31. It says, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. He shall set the sheep on his right hand, but on the left the goat Slakia, but the goats on the left. Alright, and the right hand representing righteousness. Alright, 24 it says, then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come, ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the earth. Alright, now this is the point. It says, for I was hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. All right, and these are all, um, examples of alms or good deeds. All right, that at times you might have to do for brothers. All right, you might have to support a brother in one way or another because of, different situations that brothers may go through. All right, and it's imperative that you don't see it as though, hey, you know what, you have to be doing all of this for a man. All right, but that's a part of the walk. All right, that's a part of this truth that, hey, at times you have to sacrifice, for a brother. All right, which is not really for a brother, but for Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi, because the Lord could put a brother in a set situation to see how you would react. All right, to see if you would stretch out your hands according to the scriptures. Scripture saying in Sirach, that is in Sirach or Tobit, I believe, it says, give of thine little. All right, whatever it is that you have, if you have great or small, give according to thine ability. You know, roughly paraphrasing. All right, the scripture even talk about the woman in Luke chapter 21, I believe it is, where she gave of her last. All right, she gave 2 mites, and the Lord said, Yahushua said, um, verily, verily, this woman has given more than any man. All right, because what she gave of her life substance. You know, she literally sacrificed the last that she had, her life. All right, so back to the scripture, it says, then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee an hungered and feed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? All right, because doing it, hey, they're not doing it unto men. They're not doing it for the glory. They're just doing it because, hey, they for the love of the Lord. They're doing it because of the love of the Akim. They're doing it because of our sincerity. All right. Um. Uh. What's that? Sirach chapter 1 and verse 18, I believe. Bible Gateway. Yeah, that's it. I think it's Sirach chapter 1 and um, be not an hypocrite in the sight of. Yeah, this is a good one, but not the one I was looking for. It says, "Be not an hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest." All right, but the point was, not being a hypocrite. All right, because a hypocrite is someone that speak something and do something else, or whenever they do something, they're doing it for attention. They're doing it to be noticed of men. All right, and that's something that you ought not to do. You have to, whenever whatever it is that you put your hand to do, you have to do it sincerely. All right, and that was the scripture I was looking for. The scripture say, um, let thy light be sincere. All right, let me see if I could pull it up real quick. Yeah, see the Sirach 1 or Sirach chapter 5. Um, let me see. Can you read the entire chapter? Sirach chapter 5. Sirach chapter 1. Oh, um, Salakia, but I can't find the precept right now. But the scripture did say, let thy life be sincere. All right. So basically, whatever it is that you find your hand to do, you have to do it sincerely. All right. Now, back to the scripture. It says, and feed thee, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink. It says, when saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we sick? When saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king in Yahawashi shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. All right, and that's the point. Whatever it is that you do unto even the least among the brothers, all right, you're doing it unto Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashai. And that's not something you should take lightly or for granted. All right, because pretty much the scripture do tell you that um, the Lord is going to reward you according to your works. All right, so if your works is in righteousness and in obeying the scriptures, you're going to reap the reward according to such. All right, but if your works is ill will and evil, then you're going to reap according to such. All right, this is Sirach chapter 16 verse 12. It says, as his mercy is great, so is his correction also. He judgeth a man according to his works. The sinner shall not escape with his spoils, and the patience of the godly shall not be frustrated. All right. Um. Yeah. It says, then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. All right. And you're gonna reap the same judgment of the Edomites. The wicked of this earth. All right, because that is the devil, and his angels, going back to what his messengers, is different. Um, you know, what do you see? Is different government personnels. All right, even 2/3 of our nation are doing the bidding of this man. All right, would be considered his angel. You see, like the scripture tell you in Matthew, it tell you that ye are of the father the devil, which he was talking to the Israelites, but calling them um, the sons of the devil, referring to what they take after Esau Edom, they're doing the things of this man. Alright, it goes on to say, for I was an hungered, and ye gave me not meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in, naked, and ye clothed me not. What? You're not doing alms or doing good deed unto, the brotherhood. Alright? Or in prison, and ye visit me not. Then shall they answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee an hungered, or arthrous, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? And minister, go back to what? Serve. Alright? Goes back to serve. Then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye did it not to one of the least of these, ye did it not unto me. Alright? The same thing apply. If you do it unto even the least brother among you or among us, alright, you have done it unto the Most High. And the same thing, if you did not, then you haven't done it unto the Most High. Alright? And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into life eternal. Alright? This is Colossians chapter 3 and verse uh, 20. Read from 22. It says, servants, obey in all things your masters according to the flesh, not with eye service or as men pleasers, but in the singleness of heart, fearing the Most High. All right, even as we obeyed, the brothers over us. All right, the apostles, the elders, and different camp leaders. We're not supposed to do it as men pleasers or with eye service, meaning that you're trying to impress a man, or try to do something to say, hey, look, see I doing it. But you ought to do it with sincerity and reverence and fear unto Yahawah Bashem Yahushai. Alright, it says, and whatsoever ye do it heartily as to Yahawah and not unto men. And that's the point. Whatever it is that we're doing is not unto men. All right, but we ought we really doing it unto Yahawah Bashim Yahushai, and as such is how we supposed to see it. All right, knowing that the Lord Yahawah Bashim Yahushai, ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for ye serve the Lord a Mashiach, Yahushai Mashiach. But he that do wrong shall receive for wrong which he had done, and there is no respect of persons. So the Most High would care less about what status he have in this world, what status he have even in the camp. All right, because the Most High have no respect to persons. Every man gonna be judged according to the same standard. All right, so with that, I want to give our praises unto Yahawah Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kodash. Double honors unto your elders and to the apostles of Great Millstone once again, and salutations to you brothers that are pushing this word out in truth and in sincerity. All right, Shalom.